Hello children, today we are going to see chapter Mensuration. This is for class 6 and this is part 1. In part 1, we are going to cover the topics plane figures and perimeter. So what is mensuration? Definition of mensuration is mensuration means measurement of geometric magnitudes, length, area and volume. So basically measuring. So first we are going to see plane figures. So let's see what a plane figure is. A flat closed figure that is in a plane is called a plane figure. So when you see these images, all these are plane figures because they are all closed. There is no open end. And here you can have, for a plane figure, you can have straight lines, you can have curvy lines, and you can have both straight and curvy lines. Okay, let's see some examples and find out which is a plane figure and which is not a plane figure. So here you can see the letter V. You can see that it is open and it is not closed. And you see C, it is going round and it is not closed. And this is a zigzag line which is also not closed. So all these are not plane figures, and these, as we said before, are plane figures because they are closed. So the next topic we are going to discuss is perimeter. Now let's find out how to measure perimeter and how what formulas can we use to measure and where it is used. So let's see what perimeter is. Suppose if you have a wire and you are making a figure. So suppose if you are making this. So a triangle with the wire. So you are going like this. You are putting the wire like this. You're coming down and then you are closing it like this. So what will be the distance that is covered by the wire? The distance covered by the wire is nothing but the length of the wire. So when you come to this cross, the length of the wire that you are going to be using is the distance covered by the wire. The same thing here. Suppose if you are taking a wire and you are making this shape. So you go like this and you make the shape like a parallelogram and you come like this and then you end here. So the distance covered in each figure is the length of the wire used to draw the figure. And this distance is known as perimeter. We'll learn more about this in the next slide. So we have seen what perimeter is. Now we'll see where and why we use this perimeter so we get a better understanding. So let's see where we can use this perimeter. So in these images you can see that there is a fence here for the horse. So there's a compound wall, there is a track. So basically all these are closed figures, and to know how much it costs, to know how much distance we have to cover, we use perimeter. So perimeter. Perimeter is the distance covered along the boundary forming a closed figure when you go around the figure once. Let us see some examples. So let us look at this rectangle below. You know a rectangle, so it has 4 sides, it has a length and a breadth. So now how to find the perimeter? So when you look at this rectangle, you see AB is 10 centimeters, BC is 25, CD is 10 and DA is 25. So a perimeter is nothing but the distance covered. So from the distance covered from A to B, then C, then D, then again to A. So here, what is perimeter? Perimeter is nothing but AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. So AB is nothing but 10, BC is 25, CD is 10, DA is 25. So when we add all this, you will get 70 centimeters. So that is the perimeter. So we are adding, basically adding all these lengths to find out the perimeter. So let us look at this example. So here we have an arrow, a closed figure, and you have some lengths given. So and we have to find the perimeter. So perimeter is nothing but the when you add all the lengths given. So here you have AB which is 3, BC which is 5, CD 8, DE 5. So here we go all around and then add them. So we add 3 plus 5 plus 8 plus 5 plus 3 plus 10 plus 10. So we get the perimeter. So which is nothing but 44 centimeters in this case. So what did we observe here? How to find the perimeter of any closed figure? Simply find the sum of the lengths of all the sides. So let's see how to calculate perimeter. So you see here all the shapes. So we are going to find some formulas where we can use to find the perimeter of different shapes. So let us consider this rectangle below. They're saying it is ABCD and the question is the length of the rectangle is 15 centimeters, breadth is 10 centimeters. What will be the perimeter? So I have taken A, B, C, D rectangle and now I have AB as 15 centimeters which is the length and BC as 10 centimeters which is the breadth. And in a rectangle, you know that opposite sides are equal. So if this is 15 centimeters, CD will also be 15 centimeters. And here if BC is 10 centimeters, then AD will also be 10 centimeters. Okay. So now let's see how to solve this problem and find out if we can get to a formula which can be used for perimeter of a rectangle. So here what is given? The given is length is 15 centimeters, breadth is 10 centimeters. So perimeter of the rectangle as we have seen before is sum of all the lengths of the sides. So here we have AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. So here we have written AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. So AB is AB, BC is BC. Now here CD. So when you see CD is nothing but AB because these two are equal. So instead of CD, I have written AB. So now here DA, what is DA? So here this is DA. DA is nothing but BC because both are 10 centimeters and both are equal. So instead of DA, I have written BC. So here you have AB plus BC plus AB plus BC. So we have two ABs and two BCs. So let's write like this. So we have two ABs. So that means it is 2 times AB plus you have 2 BCs. So you have 2 times BC. So when you take 2 as common, you will have 2 times AB plus BC. Okay. So now when we substitute, what we'll get? 2 times AB is nothing but the length which is 15 centimeters and BC is nothing but the breadth. Look here. So that is 10 centimeters. So you have 2 times 15 plus 10. 15 plus 10 is nothing but 25. And 25 times 2 is 50 centimeters. So basically what is happening here? So the perimeter is nothing but 2 times. What is 15? 15 is nothing but the length. And what is 10? 10 is nothing but the breadth. So we can say the perimeter of a rectangle is 2 times length plus breadth. So we know that the perimeter of the rectangle is 2 times length plus breadth. So now let's see a practical application and example wherein we use this formula and find out the perimeter. So let's see this question. In this question, Meera went to a rectangular park 150 meters long and 80 meters wide. She took 5 complete rounds on its boundary. What is the distance covered by her? So here, first, whenever you see a problem, it is better to write down what is given first. So here they have given the length of the park is 150 meters and 80 meters wide. Wide is nothing but the breadth. Okay. So length of the park is 150 meters. Breadth of the park is 80 meters. So now she went around the rectangular park. So what should we find as she went around the rectangular park? So first we find the perimeter. So when you find the perimeter, it is nothing but, we know the formula now. So 2 times length plus breadth. So which is 2 times 150 plus 80, which is nothing but 2 times 230, which is equal to 460 meters. So does this solve the problem? What did they ask? They asked what is the distance covered by her. But here we have something else, which is she took 5 complete rounds on its boundary. That means she went around and around and around 5 times. Okay. So what should we do? So here total distance covered by Meera will be 5 times the perimeter. So here we have to do 5 times 460, which is 2300 meters. So why are we doing this? Perimeter is nothing but when it is the distance covered when you go once. Always once. So when they ask you or tell you that she went to 5 complete rounds, that means she went around and around 5 times or 10 times. So what you should do is you have to multiply the perimeter with the number of times and you will get the total distance covered. So let us look at a different example which involves cost. So here Ishwar is making a display board and you see that it is 10 feet by 6 feet rectangle. So we have the length 10 feet, breadth as 6 feet. So he needs to add a ribbon border for the board. So that means we need the perimeter. So perimeter is nothing but 2 times length plus breadth and 2 times 10 plus 6, which is 32 feet. Now, if the ribbon costs 2 rupees per feet, so cost of 1 foot of the ribbon is 2 rupees. So total cost will be 2 times the perimeter. So 2 times 32, which is 64 rupees. So let us summarize what we have learned. We have learned that a plane figure is a flat closed figure in a plane. A perimeter is the distance covered along the boundary forming a closed figure when you go around the figure once. And perimeter of a rectangle is 2 times length plus breadth. So here are some 5 problems for your homework and all these are very easy and you see, you look at the length, breadth and you know where you have to find the perimeter, where you have to find the cost and all those things and you'll be good. Thank you.